Hey everybody, we are live at UC Expo, just come off the stage talking about contact center, and I've grabbed Andy from Pure IP. Andy, how's it going?
Doing great, thank you, Tom.
Test your mic skills by shaking your hand.
It was very nice to meet you in person, by the way.
Yeah, good to catch up.
Thanks for the invite here.
No worries. So I'm really interested, obviously Pure IP, OCDR, big global customers. What customer conversations have you been having this morning so far?
So, great question. I think the biggest topic is really the journey to the final success that a client wants, getting to the cloud, whatever platform that may be. I think if you go back a few years, the widgets and the services that we talked about were just kind of product-based, but now it's way more solution-driven. Now it's kind of like clients walk in, they say, listen, I have a lot of choices. I have a lot of different companies I can connect with and talk to get to these different platforms, but they just don't know how to do it. And they don't know the full breadth of the suite of services we can provide them to get to these different cloud platforms.
Awesome. So Pure IP are offering Teams, Zoom, and Webex, and obviously standards-based SIP. So do you see customers mixing and matching those platforms? Do you see them having a dominant platform? What does that look like?
So I definitely think it's more of a mix and a match these days. So in my tenure dealing with Pure IP, going back about a year and a half now, really did start out kind of single-threaded with I would say Microsoft as a platform. But in the last 6-7 months, I think definitely more into that multi-platform conversation. Especially as the larger clients you get, the more platforms.
Awesome. And I know obviously Pure IP have a lot of countries where we can offer direct from cloud, but there's those tricky countries, there's the countries where you need local connectivity, bring your own carrier, even physical SBCs. What's the story with Pure IP in that?
So we definitely can play in that space. I mean, it is going to be either us deploying a pre-programmed SBC, getting it through customs, on-site, clients plugging into it, or it can be a bring your own carrier solution with those clients. Usually it's obviously going to be more of a cloud platform with this to be added onto it. We're not doing a lot of standalone SBC deployments.
So it's part of a bigger story. It's
Correct.
Cloud where it makes sense for the customer, and then they have a tricky country, they have a local connectivity relationship, then it's managed SBC in that scenario.
You nailed it, yep.
Awesome. And any kind of thoughts around contact center? I've just been talking about Dynamics contact center and Teams contact center. Is that conversation coming into the kind of UC telephony conversation as well?
I think more so than ever. I mean, especially coming from like the US channel market, US client market where I reside, a lot of those customer experiences, contact center platforms, big conversations. We're inserting ourselves in the project earlier on now to be that trunking partner and kind of provide that ubiquitous platform between different contact center platforms. It's a huge conversation, BYOC these days.
Yeah, and obviously if you bring your numbers into Pure IP, you can then route them to all the UCASs, but also to those contact center solutions, sometimes directly cloud to cloud, so
Absolutely.
native trunking.
Makes it a lot easier. Clients are experiencing obviously a lot more of on-net calling, single dialing plan. From the partner side of it, they're experiencing better, like less vendor fatigue, if you will.
Yeah, awesome. Well, thanks Andy, appreciate the insights.
You got it. Thanks, Tom.
Cheers.